Hi, now I'm going to present my gray box lighting concept and my narrative about the lighting environment. So generally, my idea is to create wonderland environment in the forest. It's not actually the wonderland, but I just want to create the environment that all things are good as we want it, and everything is just nice and good, and you can just get whatever you want. So generally my idea is to create such good place as we can imagine that we want to pursue in our mind. So the building will be very far away from the city area, which means also very far away from the busy life and the other busy stuff. So I want to create the environment with quiet, simple, and peaceful in slow life. In the slow-paced life, and the people here are friendly with each other. They get along with each other just like family, and it's just like a tiny neighborhood in the forest. So this is my chosen reference concept image in my lighting scenes. One is the sunrise scene, and another is the midnight. For the sunrise scene, I was inspired by these pictures. The sunlight from the rising sun casting through the forest into the building in the early morning. As I would like to convey the concept of the early morning during when the air is humid and the temperature is rather low. So I have created the fog emitter here. I'll show you the detail later. And for the night scene, I was inspired by the full moon scene here, when the moon is rather big and bright. So the skies are not totally dark, so will not be very black in color. So I made the sky with blue and purple tint. It's not totally dark, and I also increased the cloud opacity as the atmosphere is bright. So that the cloud can be seen. So I'll show you in the unreal. So this is the sunrise scene. I made the environment color like yellow and orange, the color between yellow, orange, and red, to make a warm color. That's when the sunrise environment. And this is the fog I have created here with the emitter function, but I think it is not really natural or realistic. But I just want to express my idea here, so I will make improvement on it for when moving on to the next stage. And I also make the bloom effect of the sunlight beam. It's not so obvious. I think, yeah, this is more natural because previously I increased the bloom effect, but it looks like so harsh and it's not natural. It's over bright, so I just make it a less bloom effect to make it more realistic. Yeah, and for the night scene, is generally like this. I create the full moon and also add the bloom effect to the moon to make it like rather bright. Just like this. I'll continue with my concept. For the night, as for the further development stage, as I mentioned before, I want to create the forest environment. So I would like to create lots of trees and the grassland, just like this, and the building will probably be located within the forest, like this picture, or on the hillside with the forest behind, just like this picture. And during the sunrise, all the environment is covered with shiny golden color and fog. And for the night scene, I have two concepts. One of the idea will be the summertime, and I would like to create the glowworms within the deep forest during the full moon time. And the environment will be rather bright than normal night. And another idea will be the winter time with snow. It might be during Christmas time, or just like this picture with Christmas trees here. And maybe there are campfire here to give a sense of harmony and warmth, even though the weather is cold. But I just want to create the harmonious and warm atmosphere in this neighborhood area, so as to reflect the concept of wonderland environment. Everything is good. People are getting along with each other very well. All the things are nice and peace. And also for the boards here, I will probably make a decorative board with Christmas theme. Furthermore, as it is snow during the Christmas time, so the place will probably be in Canada or Norway or even Iceland. So these are my ideas and concepts so far. Thank you.